into net rating, and the net is kind of important in this game. How about 8.8 ahead of the Bucks, the Lakers? The Suns have been very good this year, and the Heat off to a great start as well. They've lost Gordon Hayward. They already didn't have Kyrie. How is it all going to feel? It's fit pretty well for the Celtics, at least until Sunday. Tatum and the C's looking for 11 in a row. But Buddy Ball on Sundays. Late Buddy Ryan knew this. Always.
Said Buddy don't
Going to be difficult. Speaking of defense, the strip transition finish. B.Hield 16, B-Shaw 7 of 11 in the first half.
And that looks good. He's finally, he's earning that money that he just.
Yes, he is.
And getting better as we go. Jaylen Brown, we know he can hit buckets, does a little bit of everything, gets the three, and then Sam Kemba's been a difference maker.
Yeah, Kemba's in that MVP talk, too. Kemba Walker is kept carrying this Boston team to the best record in the NBA.
Celtics, more offense. Lead 2, Tatum, an extra swing from Smart. It was Smart. Lead 5 for the Celtics, but B.Hield. Did you say mid-range? Is that DeMar DeRozan offense now for the Kings?
Way to go, Casey. You do watch a little basketball.
A little bit. I've, there's enough time during a baseball game to do a lot of things. Daniel Tice with the slam, lead 1, 99-98. Lead 1, Kemba, the miss, Smart. How about Rashawn
Why
Holmes?
didn't he kick that out, B-Show? You get an offensive rebound like that, kick it out or call a timeout. You don't have to shoot it. Look at it. And he knows it.
Yeah, he wanted to be
He should have kicked it out. Yep.
Made the first, knocks down the second, and then the Celtics. Last chance.
He got a good look.
Oh!
Little Mike Conley-like finger roll.
It hung on the rim. Oh, it looked like it was going to fall. Look at that. Oh!
Heartbreak.
That's how the game works, right? Bounces 9 more times, goes in. You're Allen Houston. Here's $100 million. Sacramento 100-99 over Boston. Gets the victory. They had 110 straight, and road warriors they were, even with the injuries, when you look at where they are on this road trip for the Boston Celtics. B.Hield, though, no place like home for him.
What did it take for you guys to be able to get this done?
First of all, glory to God. Without him, it's not possible for us. But we definitely need to win. We had a tough one in L.A. And thank God we were able to pull this one through. It was a great team, Marcus took a good look at it. Our game plan is run up the line, make a finish. Unfortunately, he came out, so thank God for this win.
Buddy, we're going to throw out the month of October. We don't care about that anymore. What is happening in November is you guys have 2 losses to the defending champions and the best team in the West by a combined 6 points, and then you beat the best record in the league with Boston. Yeah. What has been the biggest difference this month?
Staying locked in and staying focused. We start off with, we know what we're capable of doing. We have a great coaching staff behind us, great management. And once you take one game at a time and try to get back over 500 and wait till our point guard gets back, and we'll be fine.
You mentioned De'Aaron being out, Bagley hopefully returning soon. You guys have been able to do this shorthanded. What kind of hope does that give you guys in terms of what your potential is come April?
It's always next man up. How you look at the NBA, we all professionals, we all got a job. We got to go there and do our job. So we got to stay focused, stay locked in, and be ready for every challenge every night.
Well, did his job. He did. We'll talk Buddy in a second. Season high 35 and 7 threes for the Celtics. Take care of this version of Golden State. Then it gets incrementally tougher. Sacramento almost beats the Lakers. Then they knock off Boston. You got Phoenix. In Phoenix, no slouch this year. And then the Clippers in Denver, not so much either. So let's talk about it, because as coaches, you know this. Everybody can rally around, but when somebody is playing as well as Gordon Hayward, and it's such a sad thing to see, he really was playing great basketball, was playing, and you take those points off, the other things he does, now you're asking more. Are we asking too much offensively, maybe, of the rest of what they have on the team?
No, I don't know that we consider it asking too much. But, when you do take away that, and Gordon Hayward was playing incredibly well before his injury, it is tough to make that up. But, they have enough young guys who have experience that are capable of stepping up and filling that void that Gordon Hayward left with Jaylen Brown, with Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, even though he didn't play that well today. Those guys are capable of doing some things out there on the floor. The constant has to be on the defensive end. And maybe they're a little bit worn out, a little bit road weary. You saw when they played Golden State, they won 105-100. against, as you called it, this version of Golden State, and you would have expected them to go in there and blow them out. So, it's taking its toll a little bit, but I still think that they're capable of sustaining until they get the help back.
You mentioned the names you did, and just because easy segue, because we opened this show, Game Time Live tonight, talking about and watching what the Magic were doing, and Markelle Fultz. You think of Tatum, and I go back to remember sitting right here for the game in Game 7. Mano a mano, big shot LeBron one end, Sam, big shot from Tatum the other. Last year, we didn't see as demonstrative. Now you expect, okay, Gordon out. Maybe this is the time we kind of get back. Are you seeing enough of that? What's keeping us from getting the guy that it seems like we really saw the height of in terms of that aggression offensively late in the playoffs 2 years ago?
Well, just look, you got better players around him. You got Gordon playing well now. You got Brown. Look, the ball has to be shared. He's not on a team where he could dominate the basketball. Obviously, this young man is super talented, and I think he could be a 22 to 25-point scorer in this league. But the team is not built that way. When you look at this Boston Celtics team and you look at the pieces that they have 3 guys that can flat out score the basketball. Now, to be sure, without Gordon Hayward, yeah, they're going to miss him. But there's just more shots for some of these other young guys. They're not going to cry about that. But, again, he's not going to be able to do that. He's going to have his moments. But it's just hard when you have that much young talent. All those guys have to touch the ball. Because be sure I'll tell you, the only way to keep your defense moving and thumping and humping the way it is that ball moving. If a player can touch the ball on the offensive end, he's going to be more focused and more energized on the defensive end. And that's the thing that the Celtics have to keep doing. Keep pushing the rock. Keep moving the rock because it's going to pay dividends on the other end.
And thumping we'll stay with. On the Buddy family show. Buddy Hield, Sunday dinners. Buddy Hield, a lot of talk about Swipe the Fox, such a growth bee from year 1 to year 2. You can tell the work he put in. And it seemed like maybe because of that, people not slighted, but didn't pay as much attention, put a spotlight on the work Buddy Hield did year to year. And it looks like even more so a better player now. Yeah,
I think that he's at a point where the game is starting to slow down a little bit for him. You got to remember that they brought in a new coach in Luke Walton, along with Igor, who's doing their offense. And so, just getting used to the nuances of this offensive system and how they're doing things, it took a little while. And then he signed a big contract, so there's a lot of expectation that comes along with that. But I think now he's kind of settled into it. We saw them talk about let's throw out the month of October. The team is playing a lot better, and it correlates with Buddy Hield playing a lot better and knocking down shots. And so, this team, they're 5-7 now, but look out, they're trending in the right direction, and they're missing Swipe the Fox and Marvin Bagley. So, they're getting a lot done with less personnel right now.
Yeah, that's clearly a lot of the offense. And, Sam, if you're looking defensively where you'd pay attention, but Bogey is drawing a lot of attention. And he's making everybody else, I think, better, allowing Buddy to kind of do his thing. Such an underrated player, size where he could be so versatile, and really all the Bogdanoviches, the other one had a big game-winning three-pointer this week, have done well. But maybe we've missed that this is a budding star, too, to use the pun of Buddy here.
Well, I think for the average fan, they may not know who he is, but we in basketball, absolutely. And then think about it, the Sacramento Kings definitely know how good this young man is. When you watch him play, he's kind of like a Swiss utility knife. He can do a lot of things. Look at him right here in transition, just moving the ball. And when he gets his feet set, he can flat out shoot the basketball. But the thing that separates him from a lot of other players is his playmaking ability and his ability to make his teammates better. Look at this coming off that screen, just reading the defense. Again, knocking down shots. But again, are y'all going to show some clips this young man doing? We know he can do this. Come off this screen, read the defense. Look at that. Step right into a shot. And again, watch him again here, coming off the screen, reading the defense, moving without the ball. And just watch. This is what you love as a basketball coach. Look at him read the defense, attacks down here, fadeaway jump shot from the corner. So when you watch him, they're just showing the things that he does offensively. Like we all love to see guys score. But the thing, B-Shaw, that separates him when he has the ball in his hand, he makes his teammates better. He's smart. He's another guy on the floor that can pass and shoot and make guys better. And when you have him out there with Fox and you have him out there with Belly, Nemanja, now you got a really pass and shooting basketball team.
That's right.
The other thing, too, is defensively, got very active hands. And even though, we look at him and you talk about different spots because of the size. A lot of times when guys get extra possessions, we don't look at the stats for that, and we think of big men on the boards. He's one of those guys who creates those, diving on the ball, making a smart play, things Marcus Smart does, maybe not with the same ferocity. And it sets a culture, doesn't it, for the rest of the team? He's one of those guys. He seems to be working as hard as anybody on the floor nightly, too.
He does, and the one thing that I notice about him is that it seems that his teammates love playing with him out there on the floor. He's always smiling, making plays, as Sam alluded to, and he's in the right position. He's in the right place at the right time. So you can not be the fastest, most athletic guy, but because your positioning is good, you still find yourself around the ball all the time, and he seems to be one of those types of players.
Well, who is going to get the ball at the right time late in the season for the Sixers? You're good when we're having those kind of conversations. Even tonight we were. Before this show, Tobias Harris, so he'd like it this close the way he shot lately, but we'll see what happened tonight.